Hi, welcome back. Okay, today we are talking about bouncing forward, not bouncing back. There's a lot coming at us telling us not only we should bounce back, but how to bounce back from our pregnancies. And to me, that is one of the factors that really brought me into kind of a downward spiral of depression and anger toward myself that I brought into my life when I had my babies. So this is something that I feel really passionate about. And I like to use the term bounce forward, not bounce backwards, because really what we're doing is creating a whole new approach to our healthy lifestyle. Not only is it hard to bounce back, it's not what we should be doing. It doesn't feel good and it doesn't fit into our lifestyle. So things that we used to do to prioritize our health and our happiness don't really work for us anymore, and they don't really fit into our mom life in a technical way, and also mentally they don't really fit in. And a big part of what I'm talking about is that all or nothing lifestyle. If you're here, you're probably somebody who's dealt with that all of your life, right? You have this kind of all or nothing mindset when it comes to the healthy choices that you're making. Okay, I know what to do. I just need to find the time to just start doing them. I need to stop eating carbs. I need to stop drinking. I need to give up chocolate and dessert and stop eating dinners out and ordering in and all those things that kind of fit into my mom life and help me. You know, I like having a glass of wine at the end of the night. I like being able to order in and not have to make myself a salad while I watch the kids eat some delicious spaghetti or pizza. That kind of stuff, it doesn't really fit into our lifestyle right now, and so we shouldn't have to change it. And so when we have that all or nothing mindset, we're out with our girlfriends partying all night. We ate a late night burrito after being out at the bars, and you wake up the next morning and think, oh man, I went to town last night. Today, I'm going to spend 3 hours at the gym and sweat all of that out and punish myself in the gym. And it doesn't feel quite so punitive before kids. Okay, I had fun. Now let's get to the gym and sweat it all out. And it's not bad. And that's how we've been living our life. And so when it comes to, I need to lose the baby weight and I need to regain control of all these comfort foods I'm eating and all the sugar, we think, we need to go back to that. And it really does start to feel punitive, and it gets us into this negative thought pattern, which makes us not want to do it, right? I don't want to feel bad. So I'm just not going to go to the gym, and I'm going to ignore it and push those negative feelings about what I ate last night down. And also, technically, you have to find a sitter to get to the gym, or you have to deal with your kid crying when you drop him off at the gym daycare. You have to pay for the classes, which I know for me at first was like, I don't want to spend money on that. And so along with going to the gym, you have these, okay, I need to drop 5 pounds. I need to drop 10 pounds quick. And you have these tools that you've picked up over your life that work for you. You knew in your 20s and your 30s when you didn't have kids, I can just stop drinking and I know I'll just lose that weight. So you do. And maybe with that, you're working out more and you're doing maybe some detox diets or whatever it is that you know will get 5-10 pounds off. And you'll probably keep it off. You'll gain it back at some point or maybe slowly gain it back, but you know how to get it off again. And it's not that big of a deal. But now the idea of slipping back into that all or nothing mode feels really daunting and overwhelming. So we just tend to put it off. So that's another reason why the all or nothing mindset doesn't work anymore. It's not just the amount of time that we have, it's the amount of energy and desire we have to do it. So now we've tried those things. You've probably tried those things. You've tried counting calories. You've maybe tried a Whole30 diet. You've maybe tried some keto dieting. And you're realizing it's not sticking. It's too hard to keep up. And you don't really have the motivation. You can easily tell yourself, I'm a grown-up. I want a glass of wine. I'm going to have a glass of wine. And then there you've done it. You've gone off your plan, so you might as well just give it up and try again later. So we're going to move away from that. The all or nothing mindset right now as a mom is really easy to tell yourself, I'm not ready for that all in. And I'm not willing to do that yet. And I'm okay sitting here because I know later when the kids are grown up, I will be able to get back to it. And maybe it's not the time now. That's selfish of me anyway. And those things are not fun feelings to have. So let's talk about that lifestyle A. With lifestyle A, we're kind of just avoiding the healthy choices. Maybe you don't even feel so bad that you're making unhealthy choices. You're kind of giving yourself a lot of excuses. I'm a new mom. I really want this glass of wine at the end of the night. I'm not willing to get started on that all-in approach right now. It doesn't really matter. I think I look fine. I'm putting my pre-pregnancy clothes on anyway. So maybe it's a little bit vain to even consider wanting to lose more weight. I'm a mom. I have more important things to do. Those are all totally valid thoughts and things that we're going to continue to tell ourselves and allow ourselves. But it doesn't mean that you have to give up completely. One of the things that we don't realize is when we're off, it's not just about not losing weight, you're gaining weight when you're in that mode. And you're eating too much. And even if you think you're not gaining weight, you are. So you're underestimating the amount of food and calories that you're putting into your body. You're saying, I ate pretty healthy during the day today, so I'm going to have this meal at night. I'm going to have those extra snacks. I'm going to have those extra drinks. And what you don't realize is that all adds up to much more than what you didn't take in during the day from your healthier choices. So when we're in that lifestyle A, we're gaining weight. You are not really worried about what you're putting in your body, how much. You're a little bit mindful of not putting in too much, probably. Maybe there are some days when you feel like, I'm going to make some healthy choices today. But in the long run, it's all adding up to probably gaining some weight. And that's when you're feeling a little out of control. And, at some point you say, okay, I need to hit it hard, go back the other direction. You make a plan. You're going to go to the gym 5 days a week. You're going to start a Whole30 diet and you dive back in the other direction. And we're going to call that all-in lifestyle, lifestyle B. So you go into that for a few days, a few weeks, maybe even a couple months. You're getting to the gym and you're doing it all. And it feels awesome. You're making all the choices and you're proud of yourself for making the tough choices. And you can keep that up for a little while, or maybe you can't. And that's what happens, right? That is not your lifestyle. That's a healthy lifestyle. It's a whole separate one. So you have these two separate lifestyles that you're letting yourself live, and you're not finding that middle ground. So you're constantly going back and forth, whether it's every few days, maybe it's during the day, maybe it is every few months or years, right? But you are always switching off lifestyle A, lifestyle B, depending on how you feel in the moment or in the period of your life that you're in. But you've never settled into not alternating between gaining weight and losing weight. So you still feel kind of out of control. So with this, we're really going to be creating lifestyle C. And it's not going to be flat. It's going to kind of look like this, right? So you're having little changes here and there, but that you are totally in control of, and you understand, okay, I'm gaining weight because I'm allowing myself to indulge. I'm on vacation. I'm off my game, and I know that, and I'm in control, and I know how to not do that, right? And same with the weight loss. Okay, I've gained a little bit. Now I know how to lose a little bit, and I feel very in control, and I understand what's going to happen and how that's going to work for me. So we're going to really get to know, what does that maintenance phase feel like? And what does it feel like to not gain weight? And how do we do that in a way that works for us so that we have the right mindset in place to sustain that? And so that we feel like we are still allowing ourselves the things that we love without settling into that lifestyle A again. Okay, so that all sounds really good, right? But how are we going to do that? So to find that lifestyle C, we're going to address 4 main things. The first is we're going to be addressing the mental and technical barriers that are keeping us in that lifestyle A. What is keeping us there? We're going to get to know what is happening with our current lifestyle so that we understand how to make the changes we need to stop gaining weight. Number 2, we're going to address the very real physiological responses that are causing us to have those barriers. So those are going to be things like stress, increased cortisol, blood sugar levels, fatigue. We're going to address all of those things that are causing us to stress eat, to crave sugar, to crave greasy foods, to cause us to feel out of control. So it's not a matter of, do you have the willpower to make this happen? It's not your fault. There's a very real physiology that you don't have to be fighting so that you can regain control of your healthy choices and feel good about them and know that they feel good to you. Number 3, we're going to create healthy habits. We're going to get to know a lot of things that you can incorporate into your lifestyle, both mentally and technically, to help you live that healthy lifestyle in a way that feels really good. These are all things that fit into your busy mom life. They're not going to take you away from it. They're not going to cost you more money, more time. These are things that you can easily fit into your lifestyle that are going to feel natural by the end of this month. Number 4, we're going to shift our mindset. We're going to shift our mindsets completely away from that all or nothing approach, completely away from bouncing back. I need to find my old routine. We're going to find a whole new routine. We're going to bounce forward, and it's going to feel awesome, even better than bouncing back, because now you are in control, you are empowered, you're confident, you're energized, and you're excited to see how this new lifestyle can get you reaching big goals and feeling even better than you did before you had babies.